The Psychology of Money, 7 Mental Traps That Keep You Poor, and How to Break Them. You could double your income tomorrow and still stay broke. Because money isn't math, it's mindset. And until you fix how you think about money, nothing you earn will ever feel like enough. In this video, I'll break down the 7 mental traps that quietly keep people poor, and the exact mindset shifts that separate those who stay stuck from those who finally build real wealth. Stick around, because number 7 is the one that silently destroys more financial goals than any other. Trap number 1, that's the scarcity mindset. Scarcity thinking whispers, "There's never enough." It's the voice that says, "I'll start saving when I make more." But that day never comes. When you operate from fear, you play defense. You cling to money instead of multiplying it. You save, but you never invest. You work, but you never delegate. Wealthy people flip the script. They believe opportunity expands. They collaborate instead of compete. They treat money like energy. It flows when it moves. Mirror hook. The question isn't, what if I lose? It's, what could I build if I stopped playing small? Trap number 2, the comfort addiction. Here's the trap nobody admits. Comfort feels safer than progress. You stay in the same job, same apartment, same routine, not because it's right, but because it's predictable. But comfort is the silent killer of potential. Growth only happens in discomfort. Wealthy people don't chase comfort, they chase capability. Every time you choose comfort over challenge, you trade future freedom for present ease. And that trade compounds faster than interest. Mirror hook. If your life feels too predictable, your finances probably are too. Trap number 3, the victim script. The system is rigged. I'll never get ahead. It's not my fault. Those sentences feel true, but they cost you power. Victim thinking protects your ego but kills your agency. Because the moment you decide the world controls your outcome, you stop trying to change it. Wealthy people still see the same unfair world. They just learn its rules and exploit them. They study the game instead of complaining about it. Mirror hook. You can't win a game you refuse to learn. Trap number 4, the instant gratification loop. Your brain is addicted to now. That's why buy now, pay later exists. Why fast food, one-click shopping, and streaming dopamine are billion-dollar industries. But here's the cost. Every quick reward steals from your future self. That $100 impulse feels tiny until it compounds into years of lost investment growth. Wealthy people flip that dopamine hit. They train their brains to crave long-term payoff instead of short-term pleasure. They get addicted to progress, not purchase. Mirror hook. Discipline isn't about saying no to everything. It's about saying yes to a bigger future. Trap number 5, the identity trap. Your financial ceiling is tied to your self-image. If deep down you believe, "I'm just not good with money," your subconscious will make sure that stays true. You'll overspend, avoid checking statements, or tell yourself, "I'm just bad at math." That belief becomes self-fulfilling. Change starts with language. Replace "I'm terrible with money" with "I'm learning to master money." It sounds small, but it rewires identity, and identity drives behavior. Mirror hook. You can't outperform the story you tell yourself. Trap number 6, the social comparison. Trap comparison is the poverty of attention. You see someone your age driving a nicer car or vacationing more, and suddenly peace turns into pressure. But what you don't see is the debt, the stress, or the illusion behind the post. You're comparing your real life to their highlight reel. Every dollar you spend to look successful delays the day you actually become successful. Freedom beats flex every time. Mirror hook. The moment you stop performing for others, you start building for yourself. Trap number 7, the someday trap. This is the most dangerous mindset of all. I'll start later. You'll invest when you earn more. Save when life slows down. Focus when things feel easier. But here's the secret. Later never comes. Life doesn't get simpler. You just get busier. The people who build wealth start before they feel ready. They begin with $50, automate it, and let time do the compounding. It's not about perfection, it's about momentum. Mirror hook. The best time to start was 5 years ago. The second best is tonight. Final shift. Where wealth really begins. Let's recap. Scarcity keeps you afraid. Comfort keeps you still. Victimhood keeps you powerless. Instant gratification keeps you broke. Identity keeps you small. Comparison keeps you distracted. And someday keeps you stuck. Money doesn't change until mindset does, because how you think about money determines how you earn, spend, save, and invest it. When you reprogram those thoughts, the math starts taking care of itself. Mirror hook. Wealth isn't built in your wallet. It's built in your mind. So ask yourself, which of these traps are you in right now? Once you name it, you can break it. Because money doesn't respond to talent or luck, it responds to behavior. And behavior is just mindset in motion. If this shifted your perspective, hit like, subscribe for weekly deep dives into the psychology of wealth, and comment which trap you're escaping this year. You don't need more income to feel rich. You need a richer mindset. That's where wealth begins.